Hey everybody, I was supposed to fast today and I woke up with the intention of fasting, but it was kind of crazy. I slept through my alarm by an hour and 10 minutes. So I woke up, I rushed to work out, I meditated after, and then I had to rush to get my daughter to an appointment. And as a result, I reached for some mushroom tea, which was by Four Sigmatic. And one of the things that they have in this mushroom tea is sugar. Now, I think I would have been fine if it was just the turmeric and things like that. I could have recovered from that. But like the sugar just activates me, and I don't like that. I don't like having sugar first thing in the morning, because it's really important what you put in your body. The first thing that you put in, it really changes how your body works and what it craves, and being able to get through the day. And I guess that just rushing about, kind of, I lost my intention, and I really should have just grabbed my water bottle, which it's unusual for me to grab tea or something like that. So either that's my body telling me that it wanted something, maybe it wasn't ready to fast today, or though I really do feel like I need it. What I find really interesting is that when I make fasting a routine thing in my week, then it's no problem. Like, I can go about it. But lately my schedule has been pretty wonky, and because of that, I am not fasting regularly. My body is feeling it, and then it's also feeling the other side where it doesn't want to fast. And while my gut is telling me that it needs to fast, the rest of my body, the ego, the rushing around, the confusion, the wanting, comfort, that's all, kind of more in control. So anyway, I did my best today. I had some really good food. I didn't really eat anything that was bad. I had a lot of fresh fruit. The other problem that I had today was, after I had that mushroom tea with a little bit of sugar, I went grocery shopping while my daughter was in her appointment. And grocery shopping while you're activated with sugar is not the best, but I ended up buying this bread, which I usually don't buy anymore, but I was like, ooh, this looks really good. It was this like freshly made, like one of those bread making places that really just makes the most delicious, soft and crusty breads. And yeah, so I bought half a loaf of one of those, and I decided to make myself an avocado toast. And I had a homemade pesto made with nuts and lots of dark leafy greens, and obviously basil. I used that. I had that in the freezer. I thawed that out. I used that with some avocado. I used some sauerkraut with pickled cabbage, that really wonderful gut healing stuff. I used some capers. I used some fresh veggies like cucumber and arugula and all sorts of stuff. So I loaded it up really well. And, I had some other pieces of fruit. I had a mango, but it didn't really do too bad. I mean, if I was going to eat today, I didn't eat any sweets. I did have some, like snacks with my avocado toast, like green pea snacks. I don't know if you've seen them. They're not horrible, but they're not great. I mean, these are just more processed junk food, but I found myself like wanting that crunch, and I think it was just feeling snacky. So I'm in an interesting place where I'm doing better with the food I'm eating, but I am really balancing my life, my ego, where I am. There's some uncomfortable feelings surfacing in my body that I'm obviously trying to release something. As I work through different stories that my body is telling me. And yeah, I mean, I just came off of a medicine ceremony that was pretty intense, it was actually 4 ceremonies in 2 days. And then I went into a hectic week, and I did a teacher's training this past weekend where it was like the culmination of a 10-month journey. And I had to do a live practicum, which I wasn't really as prepared for as I'd like to be. So that kind of threw me off. I mean, I did really well. I did fine, especially given how little I practiced and prepared for this. But, it was nice. It was a good practicum. But there was a lot of like, activations throughout that weekend, from everybody presenting and doing their thing. And then I'm going into another ceremony this weekend. So yeah, it's pretty intense right now. And, on top of all the courses and workshops and what I'm trying to do with my life, business wise, and feeling a little behind, and, homeschooling my daughter and feeling like I am not fully present for her because there is so much going on with me. Um, there's just a lot going on. And I think that it's resulting in me feeding my emotions rather than feeding my gut microbiome and listening to my body, which is telling me to fast. But it's also really wonderful to see that I'm making much better decisions for myself. I didn't have any sugar today except for that mushroom tea, which is, that was very minimal in terms of sugar. I just don't like doing that first thing in the morning. I also had a veggie juice today. So I made good decisions in the food that I ate. I didn't have any sweets. I didn't have any chocolate or anything like that. So yeah, doing what I can and taking it day by day, and, really working on cultivating space for myself in my life. And that's an ongoing journey. So I thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.